Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you that have heard me and I've spoken with, and that are reviewing the website and think I'm not 100% sold on Mr. Powell. Technology is the be all end all, and that our people are completely blind to this phenomena and how important it is. I just want you to take a look at this chart. And when I found this chart, I was how should I put that? I was shocked and I was elated at the same time, because it just seemed like everything that I was put into my theorem and my thesis, this chart sort of, not everything, but this chart really co-signed and validated my thesis. And this was very encouraging to me. And over 16 years, if you watch some of the videos, you hear I'm relentless in trying to find information to corroborate that, hey, we need to get with the disruption game. So if you look at this chart is describing the growth over time of a product like, say, Crocs or Apple or any product, Tesla, any product. If you look towards the bottom left, you'll see this is an innovation chart, right? And what it's basically saying is that the first innovation that a company needs to be obsessed with and to get itself, even just get itself in the game, is this disruptive innovation. That's the first step, right? So if our young kids in business and in any industry don't even know what disruption is, this chart right here is basically saying, hey, you're not even in the game. All right, this is to emerge. And you see right there, the growth, the y-axis means growth, which in the corporate world means sales, right? And sales over time. And this curve here, this mountainous looking curve, describes sales growth when a product is emerging on a particular market. And these types of innovations, how many of them are there? It looks like there's under 15 of them, right? 15 different types of innovations and strategies around innovation that companies premeditatedly know they have to do to keep their growth and their earnings and their sales for their product going over a particular amount of time. This timeline could be 1 year, 2 year, it could be 30 years, right? As long as possible to when the product begins to die, you have here harvest and exit to the right, to the far right of this curve. I just want you to be aware that the reason I'm bringing this up is that be aware that disruptive innovation is the first, right? But then look in the middle. Look in the middle. It says value engineering and value migration, which is the linchpin of this entire curriculum. If you don't, value is what everyone is looking for. Value add, valuation, stock manipulation, valuation, value fluctuation, value proposition. All right. My value proposition to your institution is that I'm bringing you information like this that maybe ordinarily your students wouldn't be exposed to, that will really solidify them and their resolve that they cannot drop out of school, and give them an early understanding of this so that when they go into an interview, they blow the interview away, because the interviewer is not going to think that they know what this is, right? But there's even something in the middle called value engineering. At the top, at the absolute peak of a product's growth, value engineering is something that these companies, all companies, because this is almost like a rubric for any company. Really doesn't matter what company it is or what the product is. This is a strategy. Value engineering happens at the absolute peak of a company's earnings in their particular product, whether it be the Tesla or the iPhone or camcorders or cell phones or whatever, bobby socks, Crocs, all right, Jordans. This is the process. Now, if your students and most people don't even know what value is, and are super fuzzy and dropping out and not even involved in engineering, how are we ever going to compete? And so I just wanted to point this out to show you folks that this disruptive innovation thing that I'm making, that I'm acting like a crazy person and trying to sound the alarm, saying that we've got to get into the disruption game, using value and engineering as a vehicle to do that quickly, is real, is valid.